And I'm thinking of Arthur Miller's Death of a Salesman that captured the imagination about 20 years ago. I think of the chief character, Willie Loman, who was a pretender. He pretended to be into big money when he wasn't. He pretended to have all of the right connections in that town, which he didn't. He pretended to have all of the power that he longed for, but he never owned it. And his children were brought up to believe Dad's big stuff. Very powerful, very strong, very connected, very rich. Only his wife knew he was playing a game because the bills weren't being paid. And all of a sudden his son Biff finds him in a situation that was very embarrassing to his father and just about completely destroyed him. And Biff could not get the scene out of his mind of what he'd seen in his father's life. And the story winds down, supposedly portraying the normal American salesman motif who can end up playing a game with himself. And then he ends up, Willie Loman does, in a car and commits suicide as he wraps it around a tree. And the last lines of the play come from Biff, his son's mouth, as he looks at his mom and says, "You know, Mom, what was the problem with Dad? The problem was Dad never really knew who he was. Dad never really knew who he was.